Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Plus, we're gonna do, oh, I didn't mean to continue. There's a story behind this, which is basically that I started a run, and then Ruka threw up, so I stopped the video to clean it up 3 seconds in, but I'm not too attached to my streak, so just to avoid the appearance of impropriety, we will start another Judas run here. I also want to say, as I give you the seed here, EC8YMHTV, that, you might hear the occasional perceived electrical interference in my microphone. I'm just trying to think about how we'll handle this room right out the bat. Dude, Super Bandage is such a good pickup immediately. I'm just gonna check this, and I don't feel too bad about that, actually. I've been working on that issue all day. It's just minor enough to be annoying, because sometimes you'll do a test and you're like, it's not there anymore. And then you'll do one more test with exactly the same parameters after it and be like, oh, there it is. So I think I've figured out that it's either my microphone or my sound card. I've managed to tweak it to make it a little bit less noticeable and just improve audio quality in general in a way that is barely perceptible, but I think is a little bit nicer, and hopefully that'll make for a more quality listening experience. But yeah, so suffice it to say, we're getting a new computer shortly, and also I'll just pick up a new microphone because this one was like 2 years old at this point, so it might just be wear and tear that is leading to this. So for now, don't sweat it. We'll sort it out. And thank you. A lot of people have pointed it out, and that's very constructive, and a lot of people are like, didn't notice it at all. And my apologies to the people who didn't notice it until I mentioned it, because that's got to be frustrating. But I know that in the whole scheme of things, you know, it's not really that noticeable of an issue, but it is something I'd like to get sorted out. Either way, it's not so noticeable that I have a justifiable excuse to take a whole day off work, so let's play some Binding of Isaac here. And now that Greedier mode has gotten a little bit saner, I think that it might be plausible for us to do things like, you know, Judas, Blue Baby, etc., such as the US and the South Africa, and we will hopefully be able to cross that threshold of getting over the hump in Greedier mode. We've probably got like 7 characters left to do, so there's like a long time, or there's a lot of Greedier mode left to do, is what I should say. Not a long time necessarily, but we're certainly still pretty early on. I think definitely 5 cents you pick up an item from our shop. And it's Yum Heart, which is pretty bad, so we'll just ignore that, and that's very unfortunate. We'll do the rest of this all in one go, ideally so. Champion version of Ragman. Still pretty gettable. It only takes 3 shots to kill each of the Ragman heads. Then we got Duke of Flies. Altogether, not really that difficult of a wave. I mean, it is the first boss wave. We wouldn't expect it to be too tough, especially considering we actually, you know, have that damage multiplier. 8.71 damage when Book of Belial is active. Certainly not an insignificant amount when you're talking about the damage that you can get out of characters, especially on the first floor of Greed mode. So, that's pretty excellent. And just to preserve a charge for the next floor, immediately, we'll just fight the next wave here. And let me guess, champion version of Ragman. And a second champion version of Ragman, okay. Honestly, like, this is maybe the easier champion version out of all the ones that we can have, because this guy only seems to make heads. And if he's only making heads, that's like, remember that Ragman takes damage against the heads themselves, or like when the heads themselves are hit. So I'm gonna try to take care of the spiders here just to make life a little more sensible, and then hopefully he'll roll out some more heads that we can actually hit. Start doing some damage to him directly. This guy is like the opposite. Despite having exactly the same hue as the previous champion, all this guy fucking does is spawn spiders that he's already spawned. Stop doing that! Spawn some heads, dude! I'm supposed to be able to gain some momentum off of you. He's like tracking the spiders with his pathfinding. Well, I basically hate that. I guess you gotta kill the spiders before he can summon them, otherwise that's what he's gonna do for like the remainder of the game here, so that seems smart to me. 2 of them at the same time is tough though. So our deal with the devil has given us Rotten Baby. I think that it's fairly certain Rotten Baby is worth the HP. Although, deal with the angel is not necessarily the wrong way to tackle greedier mode, because you can save a lot of HP in the process. I'm also going to buy Mr. Dolly, mostly for the HP that we can get. I'm going to blow up the judgment. I regret everything. And I'll head down to the next floor. We can always buy a key immediately on the next floor if we're interested. Beyond that, we could use our bomb on some greeds who are more likely to blow up into money. Pretty bad selection. Well, it's not really a selection, it's just one item. But not an amazing start on this floor. We will blow up these greeds. We did get a nickel out of it, so not insignificant. And a 3-cent key is a good deal, which we will turn into the mystery sack. Actually, not altogether awful. Alright, so we haven't improved as much as I would like. As Judas, we start out pretty solid, but we haven't really taken it to the next level yet with the quality of items that we've gotten. But dude, if Mystery Sack wants to pay out with a nickel now and then, sir, it's already paid for its own existence, which is more than we could say about fucking Yum Hearts, so certainly compared to the last floor, I'm pretty stoked. But we're real light on HP. However, Rotten Baby's doing a number on these enemies, and you know, our own damage is good in its own right. HP is going to be a pretty important concern for us as things progress here, but for now, I think we're relatively well off. Dude, a freaking Spirit Heart from Mystery Sack. Initially, you know, it's easy to undervalue Mystery Sack. And I did, straight up, because I was like, oh, Mystery Sack, it's not DPS or HP or an amazing tier effect. Why would I even want this? I was short-sighted. Once every 4 rooms, Mystery Sack pays out with something apparently exquisite. We are gonna have to fight, you know, Super Ragman at the same time we're fighting all of his asshole friends. Oh my god, we actually managed to defeat the wave before the next wave spawned. Now, the next wave was exactly the same, but still. I guess this guy's not as tanky as I thought. He's just, like, almost always invincible, which is extremely annoying. Okay. Might as well do the next wave. We got a key, which is actually... Dude, so far, we've gotten 15 cents worth of value out of Mystery Sack, which is incredible. If we can get 5 cents per floor, that's probably good enough. 15 cents per floor is ridiculous. We got a Spirit Heart, which is something that we might have had to buy at some point anyway. We got 5 cents, which is obviously like, you know, getting a gift certificate to the everything store. And then a key, which we were 100% gonna buy. So Mystery Sack is proving itself very important. I will take Pentagram, which means I cannot take Guppy's Paw, and I stand by this decision, although it's slightly frightening. I think you take the screw. Ooh, I think we roll the dice and try to re-roll everything. Bloody Lust is not really a good fit for us without any red hearts. So I am gonna sacrifice a little bit to get in here. Without the guarantee of getting chests, I don't think we want Mom's Key. I will take meat, and that might seem like a little bit of a compromise, but it's a damage upgrade that can't be taken away from us. And then beyond that, it also comes with an HP upgrade, which as far as I'm concerned, is basically going to manifest itself as a free deal with the devil. I have no... Is that icicle shots? Shard of glass, blood, and guts. I have no idea. More HP. I will say there's no way I'm taking, whatever the other item was in there. I think it was the bean, so, easy decision to at least try out this new item I don't think I've ever seen before. A donation machine is awesome if we're okay with getting hurts. 2 keys is also good. If we're okay, not with getting hurt, sorry, but using bombs to mill it, and we absolutely are. So, again, I have no idea what Shard of Glass does, but as of right now, we're only slightly behind the, actually, we're now a little bit ahead of the waves being produced, which is pretty unlikely. You know, they're spawning every, like, 4 seconds down here, so it's a good indication of our HP being in a great spot that we're able to actually manage to make this happen. Just keep him at bay here. We need to get to wave 9. in order to... Oh, they're spawning way more slowly now. We need to get to wave 9 in order to finish this off, so we're almost there. I don't think we really want to buy an item right off the bat. Again, if possible, I'd rather just save our Book of Belial charge and get this all done at once. I'm not really super thrilled with this wave, but, you know, we've already killed the Gertie Jr. there, which is certainly, like, the most annoying of those enemies. And then, well, let me just say this. I'm very happy to not be fighting the bloat at exactly the same time that I am fighting the other two enemies, because that would compromise enough of the real estate on this level to put me in a bad position. So far I think this is going well. I might have been a little over aggressive on these devil deals. I think I have to confront the notion that, sure, it's easy to play the way I've always played, but deals with the devil might be the kiss of death on greedier mode runs. It deals with the angel might be the easiest way forward. At least when you're playing a character who starts with low HP, but I don't know. I might be overthinking it a little bit. Let's go check out our deal with the devil, which is actually just survivability for us right now, which is nice. To get 2 black hearts is not a bad deal. So, I mean, Tarot Cloth can be awesome. It's not like we can really get anything else here, so I actually think we're just going to save our money. I will say, though, you know, Tarot Cloth plus Hierophants could be incredible. Tarot Cloth plus Devil card, Empress card, etc., can be amazing, but it's too situational for me to be excited about. Holy Light, on the other hand, excellent. Wire Coat Hanger, also great. Very happy with both of these. And then inside of here, we would love to reroll. Let's check this first. Good, 7 extra cents. We would love to reroll these. And we could use a bomb, but I don't mind using a little money to make that happen. Moldy Bread is just HP. Deep Pockets could be good. I'm going to try this just because we can, basically. And let's just say that we use the key to get a reroll for free then. Again, more HP, Tarot Cloth. Not that invested in that. I will take Synth Oil. Synth Oil is worth it. And we're still going to be able to get at least 1 item on this floor. Possibly 2. It does oh my god, they're spawning too fast. It does depend what Mystery Sack gives us as well. Took a little bit of damage right off the bat. I will say, glad I didn't go to the Curse Room. Sometimes, well, that might be short-sighted. Sometimes the Curse Room, of course, can be, like, excellent. It could even just give us more HP than we spent to get in there, but... Well, good thing about these waves is that they're going to be done pretty quick as well. Not just because our damage is great, but also, you know, the whole one wave was just an array of bombs sort of situation. And considering our HP, maybe it's better off to buy HP and then hope for, like, a Krampus fight or something like that, because we're not really crushing it in that department right now. That's what we're looking for, is Holy Light shots that hit this guy right in his dumb face. There we go. We got lucky, actually. I wasn't even planning to hit him like that. We just got surprising bit of fortune there. Terrible, terrible dodge. And we're getting closer to the point where, like, poor play like that might manifest itself as relevant once we get to that Ultra Greed fight, you know, where the boss can be pretty tricky. Especially if we don't have, like, immunity to explosions. But we always knew, like, Greed, or Greedier, I should say, is gonna be trickier as Judas than as most other characters, just because of the HP, so... I want to knock it out. First off, Judas is a fun character. Like, usually the worst case scenario is like a glass cannon build. We gotta try, I think. Wow, he paid out really quick. We got Demon Baby. We could have, at this point, looked back and probably said, yeah, the Guppy item's the right choice. But what's done is done. I'm not gonna cry about it. I do think that Locust of Death is worth buying. There's something to be said about the D100, but, you know, not right now. Also feel like Black Candle is not really worth it. My god, like, normally it's a little easier to get what you need on Greed mode. But I've probably spent like 15 cents just re-rolling the shop so far, which is not necessarily a good habit. It's nice to select for the items you think you're gonna need, but, you know, you're also costing yourself in the meantime by doing so. You know, you're robbing tomorrow to pay yourself today. Again, like none of these items, well, the D1 maybe, even though I don't fully even understand what it does, could be the right call. Let's see, page 2, another reroll machine. I don't think now's the time. Sure, I'll tell you what, I'll take a bit of the easy way out and take, Torn Photo. Although, actually, Torn Photo doesn't do much for us now that I think about it, because we're already at the tears cap, so, that might have been an unnecessary pickup. Sure, it helped out our shot speed, but, you know, who cares? That being said, we did just get a dime out of, Mystery Sack. Yeah, I'm gonna say that we probably, as a result of that, at least I've informed myself that I probably don't need Squeezy. Unless Squeezy breaks the tier cap, which would be, like, I don't know, doubly hilarious at this point. Or maybe I'm getting, maybe, again, I'm overthinking it. It does seem like we're firing faster. That could be an illusion of the shot speed, but... Well, now we're in trouble. If not trusting the stat screen is one thing. Not trusting missing HUD is like, you know, the folly of man. The thunder of gods tears you apart. You win. Okay. Just fight the bosses, like... First off, you never know what we're gonna get. I really don't want Mystery Sack to pay out with red hearts. That's an extreme waste of my limited resources right now. Oh, that hurts. That hurts real bad. Monster 2, you gotta go, dude! Getting a little tight in there. Won't deny it. Things are getting a little dicey. It's alright. The bosses are done. Pick up the money. We can get stacked after this. I really thought that this room was going to be 4 cages. So to be honest with you, 2 cages, sign me up, dog. No problem. Get holy lighted, son. Get holy lighted, yun. Could be worse. I mean, we're getting a little scary. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat. Oh, I shouldn't have picked that up. Yeah, that's a Bush League play, but we may still get a payout. I mean, it's kind of weird, but it's very sensible to take Leech if we're gonna have heart containers. If we're not gonna have heart containers, it makes way more sense. Good pills so far, really good pills so far. It makes more sense to take Dark Matter, so I'm going to take Dark Matter and not take Leech. And in here, we're gonna mill for a reroll again, because I don't think Squeezy gives us the ability to get past the tier cap. So we are gonna take experimental treatment. It gave us relevant stats up. We're gonna take raw liver for sure. We do need a speed upgrade. I would like to achieve a speed upgrade. And now, if we're okay with sacrificing, like, ooh, a temperance that gave us a demon judgment, excuse me? That's got to be spun now. And a speedball. So, that is, like, a highly, highly great. Okay, we're at 15 cents. We're gonna head down, let's head down to the next floor. I'm ready to leave this floor. We got pretty lucky with the selection of items that were available to us there. There's no question about that. Let's head downwards. Hope for the best. Oh, there's no item rooms down. That's not that bad. But Curse of the Blind sucks pretty hard, obviously. Okay. Start on this guy. I don't know where we're getting all of these demon judgments from, but I'm stoked. I'm gonna check this out. We got more bombs. Not necessarily bad, and we're getting HP back as well, so I do appreciate that. Nothing there. We might as well buy something. Poke Go. Gotta catch him. No idea what this does. Is this like randomly spawn a familiar every wave or every room or something? Can't recall. Either way, the spun transformation is huge. We got 15 damage now. And our stats, like experimental treatment, was an extremely positive pickup for us. Do we have enough HP to stand a great chance of killing Ultra Greed? I don't think so. However, we've had really good luck so far with getting HP back from getting hit. So the more of that we can get, you know, the merrier as far as I'm concerned. But we're certainly, like, we're capable of handling this wave. I think we can kill the first phase of this next greed fight without, like, you know, much hassle. And I honestly feel that apart from some suspect dodges... Oh, that was dumb. Apart from some suspect dodges, we've actually played pretty well in this run as well. We made relatively good decisions. I still think that maybe that torn photo pickup was unnecessary. And in fact, might have just been a 15 cent for a shot speed upgrade pickup, which is not good, obviously. Like, where are these red hearts coming from? With a luck stat of 1, we're getting, like, extremely lucky. We're just gonna leave that demon heart. I would love to have that for sure on the next floor. Really thought we could kill these guys without having to put ourselves too much in harm's way. So far, so good. Are they champions or are they just dimmed for some reason? I'm not actually fully sure. Alright. Could be Krampus. I didn't mean to pick that up, actually. Could be Krampus. Is Krampus. But our damage is good enough. You definitely do not want to use a charge right now. Lump of coal is a wonderful selection. Thank you. We're going to be able to get one item, probably. Kind of makes me wish that we got in Black Candle earlier. But let's buy this one. Caffeine pill. Plus a speed downgrade. Then a bomb to look for a secret room. A bomb to look for a secret room? A bomb to look for a secret room. I thought they could only be in here. Maybe I should have checked up instead, but it's like we can't buy anything. Like, we just can't afford it, so we'll save our money, I guess, to donate later. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to get a payout right there. Nope, okay. So do not use your spacebar item immediately. It's extremely important. That was bad. That was very bad damage. Let's do this, though. I think, you know, all things considered, we got a familiar here. All things considered, we probably could have afforded to be a little bit less aggressive on the devil deals. I would rather have some more HP than all of the damage that we have right now. But I am thankful for the fact that we were able to get this damage in the first place. Like, I'm not overly disappointed with things. And we actually have a, we got a pretty nice selection right now anyway. Like, the ability to land these holy light shots over and over can't really be overstated. Ah, that was bad. Did I get hit twice there? I might have gotten hit twice there. Or maybe we just take one full heart here. We really, here's the path forward. Even if we play, like, semi-badly, which I hope does not happen, but even if we play semi-badly, this secret of mana is take a half heart of damage and then get refilled for a full heart just via, you know, the game's grace. But I'm skeptical right now if that is going to be able to be brought to fruition here. We're at 3 HP. We started with 4. And are we like a quarter of the way through this? I don't know. Is the next phase of greed faster or slower than this one? Just keep him at bay here. Little Brim would have been such a nice pickup as well. Take care of the riffraff. You know, we don't have to kill him instantly. We can afford to take our time. You know, we got the shot speed and the bonuses for standing far away that we should really you know, stand back and take advantage of those whenever possible. One holy light shot can nuke like every single minion that he spawns, so I'm not worried about that. Although it would be ideal to not have to deal with them in the first place, to be fair. Like, this creates a bit of an ambitious situation to not take damage within. But we've done it so far. Now, it might seem like we're amazing, like we're doing really well, but keep in mind... Oh, we got paid out, at least. Keep in mind, we're about to fight an enemy who all of his shots are faster, and they're also explosive, and that's bullshit, you know? We are gonna really face some difficulties as a result of that. So I would give us like a 20% chance of success right now. But we're only taking half hearts from some of our hits right now, which is... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Which is extremely important. I can't even tell if I'm hitting him right now. Which is extremely important. Because if we're only taking half hearts, we can heal for a full heart. That I walked back too much. Nah, he got us. That's fair. I think we played pretty well, but we still got screwed by a tough boss, but certainly it doesn't feel as unfair as it did before. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.